It's morphin' time!
Hello, this is Soundout here, and welcome to an unboxing, because unboxings are easy and I got stuff to show off, so why not? I actually got two packages here, but this won't be the end of it, because I planned this out. This is like part one, and then part two of this video will be shot a couple days from now when another box shows up, and that'll spread out the time better, so I don't have to pad as much as I did last time. Like that, when I just started looking around, contemplating the mysteries of the universe. But anyways, we have packages. I wasn't going to do an unboxing of this one, but I figured since it was here at the same time as this one, why not, right? Like this one's an Ami box, and then this one's different. This one's from CD Japan, so we're going to start with this one. CD Japan is a company where I buy CDs from, but they sell books and stuff. They also sell toys, I think. I mostly just use them for books and CDs. They're great. Good shipping rates, good speedy delivery, really nice packing quality. They do keep their stuff nice and neat on its way to you. So I do like CD Japan. So if you're looking for CDs, you're looking for book stuff, Blu-rays even, check them out. That's a packing sheet. We don't need that. Got some green tissue paper and more green tissue paper. We're focused on this because this is a 2-for-1 special. I don't know why I'm using weird accent stuff. I'm tired and goofy and I want to open things. Okay. So, this is a CD, or actually it's two CDs. Here's the story. Okay, so I am a huge fan of the band Man with a Mission. They are a group of science experiment wolves who were frozen in the Arctic and learned music from the power of the world's music and then emerged from it and became a rock band in Japan. They're great. They're frickin' cool. I love their music. I have been a fan of theirs for many years, and their music means a lot to me. So, you know, naturally, here is their new album. This is Breaking Across the Walls 2, because late last year they released Breaking Across the Walls 1. So this is the follow-up. It was kind of an ambitious project. But anyways, so this is the limited edition with the DVD copy, because that's usually what I get. Because what they'll usually do is they'll put out the CD, and then it's the CD, and then you can get a DVD limited edition. The DVD will have like concert performances, sometimes music videos, sometimes weird things where they get beat up by professional wrestlers. You know, usual stuff. So I always get these limited editions. So you see there's the cover of, it's like a little plastic model of them in a truck. Here's the kind of standard cover, or a different cover of this. They kind of went with this model vibe for Breaking Across the Walls too. So you'll see why this has got into the video in a minute. So anyways, the limited editions always have, like, you know, there's the disc art, you know, there's the DVD, you know, extra stuff, really fancy stuff. So this is what I always get, is I always get the limited editions. What's also nice with CD Japan is they include any external bonuses. Like this one looks like a sticker of the logos for Breaking Across the Walls 1 and 2, because 1 had a chess theme and then 2 had this miniature town theme. So that's pretty cool. And we have 2 of the same sticker because, so here's the thing. They did the theme song, the first opening theme song for Gundam Iron-Blooded Orphans, and you may know this from the jacket that I have from Iron-Blooded Orphans. I really, really love Iron-Blooded Orphans. I realize I've been staring off camera this whole time. I apologize. I'm trying to make sure I get stuff in frame. Anyways, I love IBO. I really do. It's not a perfect Gundam show. I just resonate with it a lot. I love it. Anyways, they did the theme song. They did the first theme song. In fact, I have the single. Yeah, here it is. Here's the Raise Your Flag single, which even had this little extra sticker of the Barbatos, that original teaser art. So, you know, the band has had experience in Gundam. There is, God, what was it? There is something in their background that's also like a reference to, I think, like because their backstories are science experiments by a Dr. Jimi Hendrix who was doing it for the Principality of Zeon. So they're Gundam people. So anyways, Breaking Across the Walls 2, one of the tracks on there, Blaze, is the theme song for the upcoming Iron Blooded Orphans compilation specials that are made as a tie-in to the mobile game that retells the story of the show, because the mobile game retells the story of the show plus a new interlude. So they did the theme song for it. So they didn't release a single for Blaze. They did a limited edition of the new album, which you can see has the Barbatos Lupus Rex on the front, and then on the back has this awesome art of the band in Tekadan jackets, which you know is just right up my alley, because again, probably I would wear the jacket, but it's like practically summertime here. So anyways, this is just, let's get the plastic off of it even. I always save the plastic, and I don't know why. It's just, you know, like here's the thing, and I hope I was correct on this, but from what I understand, so there you go, there is the Gundam, and there's them as Tekadan. This is just the CD. Oh, thank God it is. Okay, so this one, so this copy, the Gundam copy, is just the CD, whereas the other one I got is the one with the DVD. So did I totally just double up on a CD because this one happened to have an outer sleeve with Gundam on it? If you have to ask that question, you have not been watching enough of my videos. So, yeah, basically this is the Gundam edition, and then this is the limited edition. So I would have been happy with the Gundam cover, clearly, if it had the DVD, but it was only on the standard, not the DVD edition. So, anyways, that long preamble aside, you want to look at some Toku stuff? We got some Toku stuff in here. It's funny because like I usually go for I'll go for the fancier versions. I don't even watch My Hero Academia, but I got like the anime cover because this one came with the DVD. So if I'm buying a physical CD and there's an option to get a bonus disc, I'm going to take it because, you know, I think one of the coolest ones they did, I probably could do a video on just like my CD collection. This includes a storybook. I want to open it up here because I feel like I'm just taking a lot of time, but there's a storybook in here as opposed to like a DVD. So, you know, there's cool stuff. I love my physical media, as you may know. Let's open the Ami Ami box, and then we'll cut the camera and come back in a couple days. But anyways, yeah, so CDs, I double dipped. Actually, it's the first time I double dipped with them. Usually I just get like the fancy one and then I'm good to go. But Gundam. So, on that note, Ami Ami box. This one's not too exciting. There's a little card. Paper. Okay, this one's not super duper exciting, I think, for most people, but that's the fun part about unboxings, is you never know what you're going to get. SH Figuarts Zenkaiger. And I feel bad because I haven't finished watching Zenkaiger yet. I love the suit design. I actually like the character a whole lot. Zenkaiger is, for the most part, a lot of zany antics until like the very end, from what I understand, and sometimes I just end up watching other shows. I will get to it, but it's nice to see Super Sentai Figuarts come back, because it's been a while, and it's nice for them to come out with something new, like not an older Sentai, but like a current one. So I was like, yep, I want Zenkaiger from Zenkaiger. Looking great. Hopefully I can Peridora Don Momotaro, because I do want to support Sentai Figuarts. And if they're just going to be, they haven't done any of the other Zenkaigers, they may just be doing leaders. He looks nice though. I mean, he's also like a fusion of Aka Ranger and Big One, so that's already like, you know, that's up my alley. Anyways, he's really cool, but he was the only thing I had in the order, and I was like, well, I don't really want to ship a Figuart by itself because the shipping is gonna, there's a minimum, right? So if you guys remember from my last unboxing, I had gotten Andromelos, Ultraman Zearth, and Ultraman Nice. You know, these guys, these were cool. Because I was like, oh, I want to get some Ultra Vinyls, right? The rest of this box is Ultra Vinyls. Okay, so let's start with the basics. First up, we have an Ultra Monster series. I'm just going to pull all these out of their bags. This is Hanajiro from Ultraman Dyna. I have not watched Dyna yet, but one of my friends was like, get Hanajiro now, because you're going to want it. And then I saw Hanajiro, and I was like, you know what? He's adorable. I like him. So anyways, we got Hanajiro, just because, you know, When it's like a preemptive thing. It's like when I watch Dying, I'm gonna be like, oh, I want to have that, and then now I don't have to worry about looking for one. I got one of these. Well, a couple of these are on sale even, which is crazy because they're already like as cheap as they are. So I got it for like $3. But here's Ultraman Saga. Saga was from the movie Ultraman Saga, and he was a fusion of people. I know Zero's involved. Forget who else. Anyways, Ultraman Saga. You know, that's a different Ultra. Even though it's a fusion, it's still a different Ultra. Oh yeah, the ones I'm really excited about are still to come. Let's go here next. This one was a new release. That just came out. Again, you know what's kind of fun is the Ultra Galaxy fights. I think Bandai's just like, you know what, let's just make people. Because, like, Astra's getting a figure art, and Reboot got a figure art. Probably just for the Ultra Galaxy fight, so that's always fun. But here's Ultraman Justice from Cosmos. So they look really cool. I like Justice's design. Justice hasn't had that many appearances, so I'm not sure if they will get a figure art. I mean, we don't have a figure art of Cosmos. I think the more I do this, the more I'm like, you know, I'm just going to collect a bunch of vinyls and a bunch of figure arts. Because I do like the figure arts. I like the detail and articulation, but there's some characters I just don't know if they're ever going to get to. Going alongside, you know, we're talking Ultra Galaxy fights. We've got the Ultimate Warrior of the Absolutians, Absolute Tartarus. God, that guy talks a lot in the same phrase. But anyways, here's Tartarus. Tartarus is cool. I noticed the vinyls for the Absolutians, because they have kind of these more intricate designs, little lacking in the paint. Like, his legs are just gold. There's no, like, real depth or detail there, like with the skirt thing. Would love to see a figure art of Tartarus and the other Absolutians, but I'll take this for now. So we got Tartarus. No big surprise. I also got the most recent Absolutian released, which is Absolute Titan. And currently, I'm filming this unboxing hours before the Destined Crossroad English premiere, so I haven't actually seen Titan that much to know his deal. But there's Absolute Titan. He's the third one. Absolute Diavol was out of stock, but I got him coming in the Big Bad Toy Store box that'll be in this video, so that's how these line up. And Titan just fell. But whoever the fourth Absolutian is will be interesting to see. But anyways, moving along. This is just like, again, I'm trying to like, my intention was like, oh, I'll just collect vinyls of rarer characters that aren't going to get figure arts, but it's probably just going to spiral out of control at some point. I mean, what collection hasn't? Yeah. Anyways, here's Yulian, Princess Yulian from Ultraman 80. Kind of wish they did the version with the cape, but you know, nice to also get the basic version. Again, most likely because of Ultra Galaxy Fight, she's become a central character, thanks to Absolute Conspiracy. So, I mean, there she is, Yulian. Pretty cool. And then we've got the last three here were the ones that I think prompted me to just get into Ultra Vinyls, because I like these guys a lot. So, way back in the 1980s, Hanna-Barbera was doing stuff, not having the best of time. And Subaraya was doing stuff, not having the best of time. They're like, you know what? What if the two of us together made an Ultraman movie? And so was born Ultraman The Adventure Begins, or Ultraman USA. It's meant to be a series. They ended up just making a movie. Yeah, they made vinyls now. Because Ultra Galaxy Fight is kind of nuts, and they are bringing like every Ultra in they can. Here's Ultraman Chuck from Ultraman USA, or The Adventure Begins. And then to go alongside him, naturally, because I didn't think they should have just released these as a 3-pack. I know they do, they just set a Dyna stuff, and I was like, why don't you just 3-pack these guys? Because I was worried, because the night these went up, I missed out on Ultraman Scott, but he restocked, luckily, because Ultra Vinyl's not like figure art, so you can actually have a chance at him. So there's Scott, and then of course to round out the trio, we've got Ultra Woman Beth. So pretty cool. I love this trio because I think the whole idea behind USA is just nuts. It's like, hey, what if we co-production with America and make an Ultraman show? And it didn't go anywhere, and I was like, you know, kind of that this is what it could have been sort of thing. So I love the movie they're from. And I thought, you know what? let's get the vinyls. And they look great because these are based on their new live action suits, but also sort of based on the animation. Like I think they got the pictures on the cards of the new suits because they had suits before that were for stage shows, and they were in the Mega Monster Battle movie when Belial goes to the Land of Light. But they got new suits because they get a featured spot in Destined Crossroad, and these vinyls look great. So we got them. So yeah, I mean, the Ultra vinyl collection grows. So yeah, we got 3 of them. We got Yulian, Titan, Absoluto Tatarasu, Saga. These are hard to hold. We got Justice, and then Good Boy Hanajiro. So yeah, anyways, the fun part was that all of these cost as much as Zenkaiger did. So that's also why I'm like, ooh, Ultra vinyls. But anyways, so we got those, got a couple CDs, but we got more to unbox, and I hope this video isn't like an hour long, and this may have been a horrible, I'm just gonna hold these guys like a bouquet of roses. Anyways, we're gonna cut the feed, as they say, and come back with the Big Bad Toy Store box because we need to get Diavolo for Titan and Tartarus to hang out with. So here's the other box, much larger than the last one, but I may unbox sooner because as a cognitive sense, I've already talked too long. Anyways, boxes are fun. This one's from Big Bad Toy Store. I think, when was that? It was a couple months back that I did one of these like big unboxings where I was like, I just built up months worth of Big Bad Toy Store stuff because if I don't need to review it, I don't need to ship it any quicker than just a big box. And when it comes down to that, some of this stuff will be used in rundowns. What was it? Thundercats Wave 2 and 4 I got from Big Bad. And what I did there was I just shipped them alone, and they shipped much quicker. So that's how I got those. But let's crack it open. Because there's stuff in here that I think people want to see. So let's do that. Long time ago, there was a knife cutting through a box. Sometimes I don't know what to talk about when I'm just opening things. So anyways, this has just got like a bunch of stuff. As usual, I think this one's got less stuff than the last one. It's just everything's larger. If that makes any sense. Okay. First things first, let's look at the Figurized Standard Metal Garurumon, which will probably get a review. The War Greymon video did well enough to justify doing more of these. Excited, because I really did like the War Greymon kit. This Metal Garurumon looks awesome. So yeah, we'll probably do a video on him, because people seem to enjoy the War Greymon one a lot. So yeah, I don't even think I have to do any modding to this one. This should just be good to go out of the box, which is exciting. So we got that going on. Oh yeah, let's follow up the plot thread. So in part 1 of this video, which you already saw just a few minutes ago, we had gotten Absolute Tartarus and Absolute Teton, because the Destined Crossroad dub went with Teton, and that is too funny not to keep repeating. So to go with them, just to round it out, we have Absolute Diavolo, who's the other Absolutian that we've seen so far in Ultraman. So now I've got Tartarus, Diavolo, Diavolo. And we go with Diavolo, and then Teton. So pretty cool. Those guys will now all hang out together and try to destroy everything. So yeah. Next up we've got the Masterverse Revelation Trapjaw. I thought about getting 2 of these because I did that with Triclops, but I just didn't. So I'll just probably, I think it's because these deluxe Masterverse figures are gone on sale. I'm kind of waiting to see if I get a second Trapjaw for less. Because I really liked Triclops' like motherboard cult robe thing. Trapjaw, either or. He's pretty cool though. It's nice to get a larger Trapjaw because I didn't have the Classics one. But yeah, he's got all his weapons and stuff. That's pretty cool. So there we go, Trapjaw. We'll just stick him over here. If I can. There's not a ton of space when there's a giant box here. What else we got in here? What should we do? Should we do? I'm trying to like categorize this. It's a one-off stuff. Yeah, here we go. I don't collect the Dragon Ball figure arts on the regular, just because of how many other things I collect. But I did get the Super Saiyan 4 Son Goku. So he's pretty neat. They just had Vegeta go up, and yeah, so I got Vegeta ordered. Interestingly enough, this is a Bandai Asia one. Yeah, that's got a Bandai Namco Asia sticker on it. Not a, well, they're not Bluefin anymore. They're Bandai Namco Toys and Collectibles America. This one's just a Bandai Asia, so whatever shipment Big Bad Toy Store got, they got the Bandai Asia one from Hong Kong first. Because it's got the Bandai Hong Kong sticker on it. Same figure, so, you know, no big deal. It's interesting because I like to analyze, like, how stuff is distributed. Because I've noticed that with some of the, like, my Kamen Rider Amazon's Alpha CSM was a Bandai Asia, not a Bandai Japan. So it had, like, the Bandai Asia box, and then it had, like, the Bluefin sticker on it. Something I'm looking into to further discuss in videos. Let's see. I think it's all the one-off stuff. Yeah, let's crack into the NECA. So this is stuff I haven't found at Target, but goes with my Universal Monsters collecting, which people know about. This is not a Universal Monster, but it is Elvira, Mistress of the Dark. Very nice figure of her. I think people have pointed out it would have been nice if she was in the 7-inch size to go with, like, the Universal Monsters. But she's in the 8-inch because she's part of that Cloth Good line. I have the Bill and Ted from that line. This is the first one I got in Sunset Pack. But yeah, she looks great. I mean, she's gonna look good on the monster shelf. I can kind of put her like maybe up behind. I haven't made the monster shelf yet, mind you. But yeah, so there's Elvira. Pretty cool. Didn't find her at Target. Kept trying to, but there she is. Going with the monster vibe, we have the first in the Ninja Turtles Universal Monsters crossover. It is Raphael as Frankenstein's monster. I love the packaging on these. And what's cool is that these are a continuing line, so we've already gotten the announcements beyond this, but on the side it's got Raph as Frankenstein, Leonardo is the Hunchback, which could either be... I think it's supposed to be Igor, but you could also do it as Quasimodo if you really wanted to. We got Michelangelo's the Mummy, April's the Bride of Frankenstein, Donatello's the Invisible Man, and I think there's one other that's been teased. Oh, wow, he looks great. Oh, he's got the chain. The chains are metal. Actually, didn't catch that. Anyways, there he is. He is huge. These are in the movie scale, so they're kind of based on the movie Turtles. So they are larger. They're not like cartoon-based. He looks amazing. Yeah, I'm excited to open him up, and hopefully nothing breaks because it's NECA. And then going with NECA, we've got the Mummy. This is the color version, which I remember when looking in stores, I kept finding the black and white one. This is the color one, right? It's so hard to tell because they're so similarly colored. But I think this is the color one. Yeah, this should be. This is the one I ordered, right? Yeah. Yeah, no, this is the cover because the black and white one. I mean, look at the Mummy. It's the Mummy. Like, I don't even know why there was a difference. I think the black and white one was just brighter and didn't have, like, the purple hands or something. Anyways, it's the Mummy. He looks great. Can't wait for his sarcophagus set to come out. Just continuing this collection of the NECA stuff is great. And that really looks like the black and white one. That is crazy. I have to, like, look at comparisons because, like, now I'm not sure. Because this is the color box. But he's so gray. Yeah, I'm going to look into that later. If anyone in the comments wants to, like, help me out, I'll probably figure it out before, but you can always comment. Yeah, let's go next here. So, Super 7, they've been doing Ultimates of stuff, while I've been focused on the Thundercats, as you may know, because those were... By the way, thank you to everyone that watched the Thundercats reviews. I was really worried those were all going to flop, and I was just going to be making them out of pure passion. But now they've actually been some of the higher performers on the channel, which was quite a surprise. So thank you everybody for that, because that fulfilled my like dream of doing Thundercat stuff. To see them do that well was very exciting for me. So thank you to everyone that was watching those, because I love Thundercats and I was going to do them regardless. But the fact that I can do them and also get, like, you know, the views that help the channel. That's a win-win. Not totally sure if I'm going to review these, so I guess we'll just talk about them here. But we got Super 7's doing Disney, so this is Pinocchio. These boxes are nice. I like these. Pinocchio, yeah. No, this is the thing, is that the size, I knew about the size going in, but, like, he just seems tiny. Here he is. He seems small, because he is small. I mean, here's Ultra Vinyl next to him. But, no, I mean, for figure arts collectors, you know how small these can be, and he's even smaller. I think that's why I'm okay with it, because I think some people were like, oh my god, he's $45, and he's, like, 3 inches tall, and it's like, yeah, because they're scaling all the Disney characters to each other. But he comes with a ton of accessories, so I'll give him that. And, you know, again, I'm used to figure arts where they're kind of small, and they cost like $60. So, you know, that's debates for another video. I'm curious to see how he really poses. I did look at reviews, because I wasn't sure. There was a moment, it's like, oh man, do I want to keep doing the Disney stuff? But yeah, no, I mean, I got Wave 2 and 3 on order whenever those happen. Apparently with like Wave 4, they're going to start doing them specific to one movie. So that actually, that might be cool. And then also maybe like, I can just skip this entire wave. Speaking of things, the next one. So Wave 1 was only 3 figures, which usually Ultimates it's 4. Some of the Turtles have been 5. Some of the Silverhawks are technically 5 if you include Monstar's chair as a figure. So anyways, this is shiny gold. It is Robin Hood's Prince John. So, Prince John from Robin Hood. The technical villain of the movie. Really love this character design. I was seeing cool things like the crown is slightly adjustable on some of the heads. He's packed to the teeth. Like I feel like he's more worth the money than Pinocchio. Because Pinocchio comes with a bunch of stuff, but this guy also comes with like 5 extra hands and 2 different snakes and a mirror and 3 extra heads or 2 extra heads. So he almost seems like he comes with more. Plus the cloth robe is pretty nice. Yeah, he looks great. We're getting Robin in Wave 2, so that's awesome. And we'll probably get more of these. It seems like the Super 7 guys love their Robin Hood. And it's neat because I think the reason why I was kind of like also kind of attracted to the line, they're doing a lot of the classic Disney stuff. Not like the super modern stuff. I think the most modern thing they have in the line is Stitch. And even then, Stitch is like 21 years old. So, just in case reality hadn't set in for all of you, now you've learned that too. Because, yeah, no, Stitch is from my childhood, which means he's over 20 years old. So he can technically be a classic Disney character. But a lot of these other ones are from a lot of the older animated stuff. And I think that's one of the coolest things about it. And what I like about the line. And then seeing more modern stuff like Stitch gives me hope that we're going to get, you know, some more stuff. Because I think that, you know, it should be a pretty nice line of Disney figures. But we'll see how it goes. I mean, yeah. There's Fantasia's Sorcerer Mickey. There he is. Looking great. I think out of all of them, the Mickey looks the best. I know the original prototypes, it was kind of like, but they've really developed nicely. This Mickey also comes with a giant, like, sorcerer book. You can't see it in here. He's got a spell book. He's got, comes with one of the brooms. He looks great. They said they didn't want to do just, like, the standard Disney characters, but hey, there's Mickey, but it's just a different version. See, and this is why they should do a 3-pack of the 3 Caballeros, and then there you get your Donald Duck without getting your normal Donald Duck. But yeah, so I mean, that's great too. So I look forward to seeing what they do in the future. Again, I don't know if I want to do these on the channel. If I get a bunch of comments saying, hey, review Disney Ultimates, go for it. I don't know if I have that much of an audience on here for, like, Disney-specific toys. I mean, the Galaxy's Edge lightsaber video did okay. But that's Star Wars. That's more in my sci-fi realm than Disney, but anyways. So then finishing things off, we got some Gundam stuff. We've had a Gundam kind of day, haven't we? I say day as if I filmed this in one day. No, this box came like 2 days later. Anyways, we've got the Gundam Girls' Generation statue of 4 Murasame from Zeta Gundam. I really liked 4 a lot. She was tragic, sure. She was probably a little psycho. Hey, she was piloting the Psycho Gundam. Honestly, most of what happened to her wasn't her fault. But I liked her a lot. This statue, it's hard to see in the box, is kind of really intense because it's her floating. It reminds me of her from the second Zeta opening, after she's dead. But, you know, there's kind of like this new type energy. She's floating. She looks free and happy. And I think that's what I like about it. So yeah, her and Gigi I just recently got. I don't know how many more of these I'm gonna get. I'm waiting for them to make like Kara soon. Some more other characters, like I don't know if they start doing Gundam X ones. If they do, I don't know why they haven't done an Allenby from G Gundam. They did Rain. They did Master Asia of all people. Oh my gosh! Once again, just like with the last one, the packing sheet was 2 pages. But anyways, so yeah, we got 4. Rounding it out, the reason why the box is, I think the reason why the box is this large, it's because of this dude. Boom. This was a kit that I was so excited for, but I never wanted to import because I knew how big it was going to be. This is the Master Grade Gundam Virtue from Gundam 00. So let me just make this box a stand for him. So the Virtue was the last one of the main Season 1 Gundams, excluding like the Thrones, because I don't find those to be the main ones. They're just kind of secondary. This is the this is the Master Grade Gundam Virtue. Now this was interesting because with the Master Grade 00 kits, I kind of want to make a video on them because we have all the Season 1 guys now. But essentially they did Exia in like 2009. They did Dynamis and Curios. What was it? Dynamis was 2019, Curios was 2020, and then Virtue was 2021. And then the US release got delayed, probably because this guy isn't huge. I mean, this is like a massive, for a model kit, even for a Master Grade, this is freaking big. So he finally showed up at Big Bad, and I finally got him here. He's been in my pile of loot for a while, again, because I wasn't rushing to do the video. I still need to build my Curios and Dynamis. But I really was excited when they announced this because they did commit. Like they did, when they announced Dynamis, I wasn't sure if they were going to follow through, but they did. We got Curios, we got this, we even got a new Estrella Type F. They're seemingly going and doing more 00 Master Grades. The only sad part is that we don't get a teaser of the next one because it just has the Curios in its plane mode. And so the thing is that like, I'm imagining now that they're done with the Season 1 kits, we're going to move on to Season 2, right? For a while we thought maybe they'd do a 2.0 Exia. I gave up on 2.0 Exia when they announced the new Estrella because I was like, all right, if they're going to do a new Estrella, why would they not just wait for the 2.0? Because there's nobody like out here like, you got to release the Estrella now because of a media tie-in. No, they could have released it any time. So the fact they released it, they're like, you know what, we're happy with the Exia. And I heard so many bad things about the original Master Grade Exia, but I built it. It's a good kit. I don't know how like the online fandom decided it was terrible. Maybe it's because I got one of the recent releases where the joints are improved. Definitely an option. But even then, people are like, the articulation's terrible. I'm like, I don't know. It poses about as good as any other Exia kit. Anyways, I think it's just, kit's a little older in design, so people just don't respect it or something. But with this guy, I'm excited because, for those that know the Virtue, and this is the other thing too, this is the first kit to do this, the Virtue has a little inner robot named the Nadle, and it's basically if the Virtue casts off its armor and then the Nadle's inside. With the other kits, like the high grades, and, I think there was a 1/100 Virtue, I don't know if there was a 1/100 Nadle. Anyways, previous kits, the Nadle and the Virtue were separate kits. This is the first time they're in one kit, and that's also why, in addition to Virtue just being a chunky boy, this is just like a massive box. So I kind of want to like showcase the 00 kits. I'll figure out some kind of way to do it. Not necessarily a straight up review, but I kind of also want to talk about that Exia because I feel like that Exia just has a really bad rap. But yeah, I mean, I'm not sure if they're going to do Season 2. Bandai can be weird like that. If they announce, like an Arios or something, I'll go pick up a 00 Riser. But I mean, I like this. I like this a lot. I would love to see them do the main 4 Gundams for, they did Season 1, let's do Season 2, let's do the movie, then maybe go back and do like the Thrones or, whatever. But yeah, I like this, and yeah, that's the conclusion of the unboxing. So for those keeping score at home, this is stuff I don't necessarily have immediate video plans for, but something will happen with this eventually. Nothing will happen with this. She's gonna go on my shelf and look pretty. I mean, it's a statue. I don't know how to read statues. You will see a video on Metal Garurumon at some point. Let me know about the Disney, because I'm not sure about the Disney. Goku's probably not getting a video because he came out like... How long ago did he come out in Japan? He was out in like November. You know, Elvira and the Monster guys. There might be something. I might do something with them. You'll see Trapjaw. You'll see Trapjaw at the end of the year for the Masterverse rundown. I'm still trying to find Wave 4. I haven't gotten that yet, but I don't know. This line's weird. It's like, I really love it, but I also know I don't have to like chase after it immediately because it's been pretty available. But I just don't want to get like complacent and miss out on stuff. But yeah, I mean, there we go. Oh, and let's not forget Diavolo. There he is. There's Diavolo. Cosmo Beast style and all that. But anyways, that's the end of the story. Okay, Diavolo just fell off, so he's just gonna sit here. That's the end of the story. That's the end of this video. If you enjoyed it, like, comment, subscribe, notification bell. You know the drill if you've lasted this long. I appreciate you all for that. And Hero Club, hero-club.com. Graphic designer, DarkClaw643. And until next time, this is Soundout saying goodbye.